In the name of ELOH, the Yielder, the Merciful. None. By the pen and by the record which men write, you are not, by the grace of your sustainer, mad or possessed. Nay, verily, for you is a reward unfailing, and you stand on an exalted standard of character. Soon will you see, and they will see, which of you is afflicted with madness. Verily, it is your sustainer that knows best which among men have strayed from his path, and he knows best those who receive true guidance. So hearken not to those who deny the truth. Their desire is that you should be pliant, so would they be pliant. Do not heed the type of despicable men, ready with oaths, a slanderer, going about with calumnies, habitually hindering all good, transgressing beyond bounds, deep in reprobation, violent and cruel, with all that, base born, because he possesses wealth and numerous sons. When to him are rehearsed our signs, he cries, tales of the ancients. Soon shall we brand the beast on the snout. Verily, we have tried them as we tried the people of the garden, when they resolved to gather the fruits of the garden in the morning, but made no reservation, if it be ELOH's will. Then there came on the garden a visitation from your sustainer, which swept away all around while they were asleep. So the garden became by the morning like a dark and desolate spot, whose fruit had been gathered. As the morning broke, they called out one to another, you go to your tills betimes in the morning, if you would gather the fruits. So they departed, conversing in secret low tones, saying, let not a single indigent person break in upon you into the garden this day. And they opened the morning strong in an unjust resolve. But when they saw the garden, they said, we have surely lost our way. Indeed, we are shut out of the fruits of our labor. Said one of them more just than the rest, did I not say to you, why not glorify ELOH? They said, glory to our sustainer. Verily, we have been doing wrong. Then they turned one against another in reproach. They said, alas for us, we have indeed transgressed. It may be that our sustainer will give us in exchange a better garden than this, for we do turn to him in repentance. Such is the punishment in this life, but greater is the punishment in the hereafter, if only they knew. Verily, for the righteous are gardens of delight in the presence of their sustainer. Shall we then treat the people of faith like the people of reprobation? What is the matter with you? How judge you? Or do you have a book through which you learn that you shall have through it whatever you choose? Or do you have covenants with us on oath, reaching to the day of judgment, providing that you shall have whatever you shall demand? You ask them, which of them will stand surety for that? Or have they some partners in Godhead? Then let them produce their partners if they are truthful. The day that the shin shall be laid bare, and they shall be summoned to bow in adoration, but they shall not be able. Their eyes will be cast down. Ignominy will cover them, seeing that they had been summoned aforetime to bow in adoration while they were whole and had refused. Then leave me alone with such as reject this message. By degrees shall we punish them from directions they do not perceive. A long respite will I grant them. Truly powerful is my plan. Or is it that you do ask them for a reward, so that they are burdened with a load of debt? Or that the unseen is in their hands, so that they can write it down? So wait with patience for the command of your sustainer, and be not like the companion of the well, when he cried out in agony. Had not grace from his sustainer reached him, he would indeed have been cast off on the naked shore in disgrace. Thus did his sustainer choose him and make him of the company of the righteous. And the unbelievers would almost trip you up with their eyes when they hear the message and they say, surely he is possessed. but it is nothing less than a message to all the boundless universes